Hello. Welcome to the Brony Show. Episode Survive. I'm your host. Slowly. Okay, I can't make that joke. It's actually making myself sick. I'm so sorry to everybody out there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, episode 575. I am your host, he tried to make a joke and did it very poorly, so I was going to abandon it. I am Circuit Main, here to bring you the Brony community for apparently 2 weeks ago. But we'll get into that in a moment. I am also joined by some of my wonderful group of panelists, and hopefully the rest will join in momentarily. We are joined by Deathlight Productions. Deathlight Productions.
Stupid mic work with me.
That's alright. DM21.
Hey, y'all.
Tech Stallion.
Hey.
And from the Otaku Ascended, Tsuki. Tsuki? Okay, might not be there. Oh, wait.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I had something kind of loud in my ears.
No, it's okay. And we are here to bring you, like I said, we are here to bring you the Brony community for the last 2 weeks. And why is that? Well, basically, we're going to go ahead and start screaming into this episode with a little bit of What's Up Brony, along with some site news, because it's a nice little combination. Of course, 2 weeks ago, I was at BabsCon, which I had a wonderful time when I wasn't feeling completely ill. Apparently, either just before or during Babs, I got caught of something really bad. And it was a kind of sick, and I just did not get a good rest the entire time I was at Babs while I was feeling ill, so I was just in a really bad state by the time Saturday rolled around, let alone Sunday, but...
Ooh.
No, I slowly managed to recover when I got home, just in time to gain food poisoning once again on Sunday night, which lasted well into Monday morning. So that completely laid me out as well. And unfortunately, I could not do the Brony show once again for that entire week. And I'm now fully recovered. I threw out so much stuff I had in my cabinets, even stuff that was probably still safe, but I was very scared of, like half a bottle of QP mayo. I was not playing games anymore after that. It was bad. It was very...
How long did you let your fridge go, Circuit?
What?
Sounds like you had something rotting in your fridge.
I don't know. That's what's bugging me the most. I do not exactly know what caused it. And I'm still on a 50-50 fence that I might have had a stomach bug. Because my roommate Haru here also was not feeling well. But she didn't end up doing like the two-headed dragon over the porcelain god like I was doing. She just wasn't feeling well for a while. And QP mayo. It's a Japanese mayonnaise, Chaos Sakai. But basically, long story short, I just was not feeling well at all, and it took me out for pretty much the rest of the week for the most part. I did only end up getting really 1 day of heavy rest. And then I ended up having to work because I couldn't afford too much PTO time off. So, yeah, no, that was just a complete mess. But I am back, and I'm back in the pink and holding out well now. So, here I am, once again. Circuit's back. Tell your friends.
Hello, friend.
And, of course, we are joined by Toa. And, anyway, but, yeah, so, because of that, though, before the food poisoning hit, I had show notes, I had everything set up for Monday. And then everything completely crashed on me like a dump truck. So yeah, no, it was bad. It was very, very bad. But yep, I'm good now. So of course, with that of course does take care of my What's Up Brony. One other thing. I am excited to announce that my plans that I had several weeks ago are now going to come to fruition. Finally, and once again, though I am making sure I literally wash and exfoliate every single day. Not that you shouldn't do that anyway. Please keep yourself clean. I should be getting myself a nice, righteous little tattoo here on Saturday.
Yay!
So yeah, I'll have a little bit of what's up, Brony, going on with that once that's over and done with. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and let everybody else have a moment on their soapboxes with their what's up, Bronies. So I'd like to implore all of you, as I do every week, once again, what's up, Bronies?
I ran a part of a convention. I'm tired. Also, I've been working nonstop since Friday while running a convention.
I imagine that's gotta be tough, but hey, you made it, and now you're on the other side, and you get a chance to rest before you have to talk about all of the insanity.
Yes, and I work tomorrow.
Uh,
No rest for the wicked, they seem, so I must be that evil.
yeah.
Diabolical, I say.
Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta pause here for a quick moment because I'm actually gonna actively campaign for this to be on a shirt. I want this on a shirt.
Hang on, I gotta actually.
Oh. You're not sharing your screen.
I know.
crap.
I know. This is a little early for my screen share, but oh, this is so worth it.
Hey kids,
Oh.
want to know what $800 in footwear looks like?
This is
Again,
oh
I
please.
Sad I couldn't get Poxy Box to be a panelist this year to do more awesome artwork.
Yeah, Poxy Box is an amazing artist, and but like this is why I love their work. I mean, it has so much style here, but just getting that old meme in here too is just glorious.
The fact that they actually almost have affected Twilight in the background.
In fact, it's not infected. It's a oh my Cole. I don't know what hurts more. The fact that you've misreferenced a meme that's currently going on, or the fact that this was a meme back in the early Brony days, which I know you were there.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
I muted Toa. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to see if I am going to actively campaign to make this into a shirt. I absolutely need this to be a shirt, please. But Poxy Boxy, if somehow, by some miracle, you are hearing me right now, you are seeing this right now, make it a shirt. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, hey, he's actually going to put it in a merch store tomorrow. I got an instant buy tomorrow. I am buying that tomorrow. I do not care. I will pull money out of my savings. I need that shirt. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I just wow. Everybody get that shirt. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, and that back to everybody else, and except for Toa, who already did his what's up Brony. Anybody else have what's up Brony going out that they want to throw out there?
Let me see here. I jacked up my truck so I can finally replace the whole front suspension on it.
Nice.
And I spent $800 on boots and a new belt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully they're really good quality boots and belt. I do love a good quality boots and belt, man. I do.
The only reason why I'm replacing the boots I'm currently wearing is the fact that my feet shrunk like 2 sizes. I would still be wearing them. They're fine. That's the most upsetting part.
They were fine. I just can't. I can feel my feet now. That's a problem.
Okay,
well, it's more of if I don't wear two
or weight loss. I don't know which, because that's all I could find.
If I wear only one layer of socks, I get horrible heel slip and blisters, so I don't want to deal with that. And I was like 190 pounds when I sized my feet for those boots when I first got them 3 years ago. So. Yeah, and it's not like I go up and down in weight that much. Like 20 pounds is all I do for my weight fluctuation, really. So.
Well, the human body is weird.
Yep.
I know.
By the way, Just a big shout out. We love you, Arc Givers. Arc Givers, you are the ones that give us our arcs. We love you, Arc Givers. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is my new arc now. It's the boot arc.
The boot arc giver. By the way, I just had to throw out here. Anybody actually see the eclipse that happened last week?
No.
I mean, I
I'm
know
too
it
far
happened.
north.
I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to actually go check it out.
Yeah,
I was outside. It got more of a yellow than the standard white light going on. It didn't get overly dark here, but then again, totality would make it night.
yeah. Actually, I think I might have saw it kind of. I just remember when I was sick from the whatever the world happened to me on Sunday night. I just woke up during one of my sleeping spats, and everything was really dark. And I was just like, "Wow, it's really dark for 1 in the afternoon." Just go right back to sleep. That was it. It's really dark for 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, have you seen the new memes?
No, no, I haven't. No.
The latest eclipse meme is in 2045, a trip to Disney World. Gonna be extra expensive because that's when an eclipse is happening over Florida.
Oh yeah.
If the
I don't. Is that really a meme, or is that just?
It sounds like prop predictions. Either that, or they could make a joke like Mickey Mouse is going to be using the Death Star to make an eclipse over the Walt Disney World. That could have been the joke.
You also know just the greedy Disney meme.
Well, it's not even a meme. But anyway.
Eh.
All right. Anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony? Before we go ahead and plow through a bunch of old news. All right, old news it is. Let is go. Oh wait, let's see. Solar main. Oh, that's a question. Okay, never mind. Moving on. All right, let's go ahead and start off here with a little bit of convention news. Of course, we unfortunately we didn't have a chance to really do a shout out for Ponies Online, except when it was already over. Well, no, we did do a shout out in the Discord. Hopefully some of you saw it and were able to spread the word or at least check it out. I did what I could to check it out a little bit too. I was unfortunate.
Sorry I wasn't more helpful. I was at work and I didn't get the full memo.
No, it's okay. I did what I could. And I'm sure you were doing what you could too. But yes, Ponies Online is now over. They did announce that there will be another one. I don't recall if they announced the date. Unfortunately, we weren't hearing it too well, but I do believe they were doing Pony Stock.
It is the idea of Woodstock, but I was agreeing Hoofstock might be a better genericized term for it.
Hoofstock might be good too, yeah.
Yeah, well, also people are like, what about Bridal Woodstock? That is copyrighted and possibly trademarked. That's asking for legal trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, that one that you're pushing a little bit of an envelope that might end up ending badly if you do that.
Yeah, so that's our defense, but it's just been a day, nothing set in stone yet.
Yeah. Anyway, still looks like Ponies Online will still continue to persist. So if you missed this one or you want to have more of it, there's going to be more of it.
And we did like over $700 in charity auction.
Not bad at all.
Ooh.
Especially for an online convention. That is not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I even bought myself one of the drinking glasses from Ponies Online. Granted,
Thank you. I actually did the logo design for that.
I'm going to break the drinking glass up. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done. Jeez, I already messed with you enough. I mean, you weren't the one that was infected with ligma. Apparently you were muted.
No,
but we're walking away from that one though. I poked enough. I think some people were actually wondering if I just hated you for some reason. And we're just gonna go ahead and move on.
Here's the thing: I can take a good ribbing. That is what friends are.
Yeah, but I think I went past ribbing and just was getting really mean about it. Anyway, like I said,
Yeah, there's
Moving on.
where it goes too
I'm
far.
fine with it.
anyway, Griffish Isles. Oh,
British Isles?
Griffish Isles over in Manchester, United Kingdom. The next in-life convention is going to be, Manchester, United Kingdom in just a few short weeks. So, yeah, for those of you across the pond, I hope you get a chance to check it out. It looks like an amazing fun time. Those of you who are the other way across the pond, and I am not kidding, I would so love to go to this one of these days if I ever have the opportunity.
And you get
PonyCon! PonyCon 11, the Japanese My Little Pony convention. This will be in the Taito building over in Tokyo Metropolitan. I would love to go so badly. Ugh.
Well, you would take going to a convention and then going to Akihabara.
I would make a week out of the damn thing if I could, and I probably would. But yeah, no, that one's unfortunately that's for future circuit. This circuit is still quite poor. He had to finally pay to get his roof repaired.
But again, at the very least, I'm happy to see that the con scene is still going on in Japan.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, the next week after that is Sequestria Fest, which is having its second year over in Ocean City, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a very confusing con to say the least, but I mean they're still going on, so I'm guessing that I'm hoping that there's something awesome there, and I hope it goes well, and I can't wait to hear about all of the events that happen. So with that, let's go ahead and move right on to the news. And we're going to start off with a little bit more of the more somberish news, which should be here. Or is it this? No, that's not it. No. Yep, here we go. So this one was a little bit on the hard side because I was literally there when it was happening. But they have announced that next year's BabsCon is set to be the last one.
I wonder if they'll have a charity auction, because I'm thinking of sending you a few of my figures sometime, Circuit, that I don't have room for anymore. Maybe you could just give those to the convention to sell off for charity.
Oh, I imagine they're definitely going to have a charity auction. They're basically set. They want it to be set as the biggest party ever. So they're planning for a party theme just to send off BabsCon. Yeah, admittedly, nothing can go on forever. However, from some of the scuttlebutt I've been hearing from some people, apparently not a lot of people, if anybody, really knew that this was going to be happening until literally just before closing ceremonies they made the decision. So I don't know what the situation might have been. It looked like they had a pretty good turnout. It looked like things were going really well, but maybe there were some
real life problems that some of the organizers couldn't do this anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
It could be, remember, the hotel that they stay at could have changed terms. I mean, look at what happened to Trot.
No, I mean, yeah. But Trot didn't decide to close down the convention altogether. They just moved location.
Yeah.
True,
but
it's California.
It's hard to say what exactly is happening or what is going on, what was going on. All we know is
could be something that the organizers are aware of that's going to be coming up with, like, in the next year. Maybe they know, maybe their situation is changing to the point that maybe, who knows, the organizers may be people who are local now, but maybe they know within the next year that they found out something that within the next year they're going to no longer be local, and they don't want to make the trip every year. Do this. Not everybody's going to do that. Like,
yeah.
I'll give an example. Anime Week in Atlanta here, one of the organizers was originally from the area. He now lives in Toronto. But he does come down every year.
Yes.
Yeah, and traveling is expensive.
Yeah, especially nowadays, it's getting worse. But anyway, for the moment, as it stands, this is set to be the last BabsCon next year. I've already set plans to go ahead and go. In fact, I'm working on some extra plans to make it very special. I'll be talking a little bit more about that during our BabsCon segment later on in the show, but that just for now, just to get the rip the Band-Aid off, as it were. It is, they are set to make this the last one, and if you do want to attend any of them, obviously the last one is probably your best bet now. I would make plans immediately and start to get to work on making sure you can make it.
Save money for shipping costs to send the figures to Circuit before next year. Got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway,
Again,
we're gonna go ahead and move on here. We got plenty to talk about, and I mean that in every sense. So, here's a fun one. Apparently, this is actually something I thought was really, really cute and awesome, and I really wanted to give a word out about it. Apparently, this was actually made some time ago, and I don't know why it flew under my radar. But somebody did a Fluttershy comic, basically comparing Fluttershy to a butterfly, but did it in a really awesome, like, cartoon children's book art style.
similar to, like, say, the Hungry Caterpillar.
No. We're talking really amazing art style here. This is.
Let's say it's literally on screen. That is, if you looked at that with a Hungry Caterpillar, I'm sorry, you need to get you got something bad wrong going on there.
You need to get your eyes, your brain, and your taste checked.
But yeah, no, I see what you mean. It's one of those things.
But yeah, so it just plays like a fun little story, and of course, talking about the introverted butterfly and how all the other ponies, but in this case bugs, apparently were broken through the glass to try to encourage her and tell her about stories and slowly bring her out of her shell.
Oh no, my safe space.
But yeah, no, it's pretty.
Cool.
It is an amazing little story. I would give so much for prints of this or an entire book of this, even if it would be a very small book. But no,
children's book, yeah.
Yeah, the art style is great. The theming is great. Everything about this is just wonderful, and I absolutely love it. And I really wanted to give it a big old shout out because of how fun and silly it all is. So yeah, just wanted to give that a shout out here in the show, because it's my platform and I'm going to shout it if I want to. Now, do you know what's the best thing about being an early adopter of plushies? When they change them.
Oh.
Of course, that I'm actually being serious and not quite serious at the same time. Symbiote Studios did acknowledge some issues with the plushie that they had for Luna, so they decided to make some small arrangements, including fixing up the eyes a little bit so she doesn't look, let's see, they cartoon accurate bigger eyes, larger nose bridge. I didn't admit the nose was a little weird. And softer hair. I didn't think there was anything too wrong with the hair, but yeah. And
people thought it was a problem, apparently.
Yeah, and the wings also had some issues, me personally, with that, but I thought they did change something on that, but I'm not seeing anything anymore, so maybe I'm imagining that in my dreams.
Well, and
but yeah,
a second, that now means you have a collector's item worth a lot of money.
Or not worth squat.
No.
It could also not be worth a thing at all. It's hard to say.
Gotta love that about collecting.
But yeah, giving a quick back and forth, you can kind of see some of the changes here between the two.
Yeah, the newer one is a bit thicker.
It looks a little bit thicker, stouter. Well, the eyes, you could definitely see the muzzle shape there.
Yeah, the eyes are more show accurate.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I can actually kind of see what they're going about with the hair there. It is definitely a little bit more on the rigid side on the flow part there.
Looks like they ran a wire through it.
It's not exactly a wire, but it was a little bit more cardboardy.
Okay.
I might end up pumping in some money and getting this Luna as well. I don't know. Let's see.
Support a studio that's still producing merch.
Hey, they're bringing out the Derpy plushie later. I want to support them until they at least get that one out.
Discord
then
plushie
ditch it all
one.
afterwards.
But yes, must get the Derpy plush.
Speaking of Fluttershy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there she is.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk a little bit about Tell Your Tale. Why are we going to talk about it? Because we're probably not actually going to talk about it for the show today. Sorry. Well, we're going to fall behind on that one.
Too much stuff.
But one thing we do have, we have the first 22-minute special with the Blocky Walkies. Or how Yep. This is a full-on 22-minute special on YouTube, so you can watch it right now for free. You don't need Netflix. You don't need So Yay Ponies. You don't need any
Netflix.
Yep, you can just go ahead and watch it right on YouTube right now. But wait until after our show's over and then go ahead and check it out. Oh, so 7 more? Oh, geez, that is going to be awesome. Okay. All right, wow, I'm actually really excited. I thought they only had a couple of these 22 specials coming out, not 7 or 8. That's actually exciting. So anyway, this one's kind of interesting. I could point out how I think this actually expands on the lore between G4 and G5 in some interesting ways that some people are probably going to be really pissed at if I do. But I did want to also shout out that apparently it also ties into the comics, the newer comics, in a way I did not expect. I did recommend checking it out though. It is pretty fun. You get a little bit of everybody. There's a lot of Izzy and even a little bit of Alora, the new villainess, who needs a lot more love.
I don't know how far the watch party went through, but during downtime for Ponytown, we did have a G5 watch through of all the episodes on YouTube.
Well, that's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Tell Your Tale or the other stuff?
It's YouTube, so it's YouTube, so it had to be Tell Your Tale, unless I got some really interesting versions that we can't talk about.
We just did playlists because that was meant to tide over people.
Okay.
Right.
I'm not the only one with the phone that goes off.
But, well, didn't say you were. But yeah, no, they even hinted the fact that, you know what, they already said it out here, yeah. Yep, Izzy meets a sea pony. The sea ponies still exist. Of course, we already had a comic talking about them. But apparently Tell Your Tale decided to slide in and get the sea pony content out first. Anyway, go ahead and check out the special.
Now came early.
Yep, but do you know what is here now? We also got Renegade Games, the new tabletop RPG book from Renegade Studios of My Little Pony. They brought out the autumn season this time, talking about what ponies are doing during the autumn, of course, as this Tell Your Tale future. Sorry, I'm trying to. They're previewing the seasons that are happening in My Little Pony. See, this is what happens when I don't get enough sleep. I'm trying really hard to keep things together, and I can't. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm only running off of like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, but I'm actually the one running the show here. Anyway, they have a preview of autumn and also a preview of the summer.
In the summertime, everybody dance with me.
Anyway, so
I know, summers go.
So yeah, I highly recommend and eagerly suggest checking it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next little bit of news as well. Moving on to the comics, well, we already mentioned it, so let's go ahead and talk about it. The Set Your Sail Issue 1 foil exclusive has been revealed. This, of course, is an official IDW exclusive available only on IDW site. And so you get to see 3 of our wonderful little sea ponies, and I don't know. A clam? Why is a sea pony a clam? I don't know. But anyway, if you wanted to get a foil version of the comic, it'll cost you $20. Yeah, wow. That must be gold foil. But yeah, that's still pretty cool, especially if you're a collector. You know, now you got an excuse to collect another comic, right? Speaking of which, we also have a preview of the G5 comic of Kentucky Roller Derby issue 3. This, of course, is dealing with the team created by Sunny to combat the other team of jerks that also apparently has snails involved somehow.
So they actually did remake Turbo.
Well, if Turbo was on a skateboard, maybe.
How that still works. I'm scared.
But yeah, anyway, if you want to get a look at the art style that's going on, get a little snippet of what is going to be happening with the story, you got a one-page preview. And that ain't bad. And of course, let's see, I thought we had a few more comics going on here. If anybody ever sees me up again at 11 at night in my time zone and it's not on purpose, somebody shut me down. I need sleep. Oh, you know what? This should have been right at the top with convention news, so I'll go ahead and do it now. Another convention has been announced. So, do you know how we're going to fall out a convention about Fallout?
You know how Ponies Online had a Fallout convention?
Yeah. Follow up a convention about Fallout. Well, it's very simple. We're going to have Little Pip's Little Party Convention over in Germany. And basically... Wait, what? Hold on. Is this serious? Okay, hold on.
Bring her a bit of happiness and pay her a visit.
Okay, it's in English, so you can hear it if you want to. Just...
Alright.
Oh! Oh, dear world, it actually... Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, I am actually surprised. I did not see this coming. So, this is literally this weekend. In Germany. It's happening this weekend. In 3 days. Well, 4. So, a Fallout Equestria Convention from 19th to 21st of April. That's this April. On the 24th, 2024. That's right there. April 2024. 19th to the 21st. Over in Germany. In Harzer Grove.
Okay, gosh dang, they actually did decide, you know what? Someone's doing a Fallout convention. We'll do a Fallout convention the next weekend.
I feel weird because this feels like something that I should have heard at least a few things. I mean, I've heard. Okay. I'm caught off guard. I am so caught off guard.
Hey, let us be thankful that there's still surprises in this fandom.
You know what? I'll take that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping for it's a really big. I hope it gets a big party over there in Germany, and I hope we hear a lot about it. Yeah, I did not see that coming at all.
I have to say, just because of how Ponies Online was promoting this, people may have thought, you know what, little event, not a bad idea. You never know.
I still like the little funny fact that Little Pip was never actually described in how she looks like in the books at all. All that she's described as a small unicorn.
Well, I just brought it up here really fast here. Little Pip's Little Party is a meetup in the upper part of Germany. So they are basically calling it a meetup. It doesn't look like it's a full-on convention situation. They are going to have some guests there. Oh, no, never mind. They got tickets.
Yeah.
And merch. Let's see. Merch will be sold until ticket shop will close. Oh, well, the ticket shop should already be closed at this point. Gonna see anything about this?
Stay overnights.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
couple day thing.
Yeah, no, it's a couple of days. I got so many questions about this, and I have no answers anymore. Oh, jeez.
Hold on, go back up. That's a cannibalism. Down tickets.
It's fine.
What? Horse roast meat. Well, I mean,
Cannibalism perk.
it is also it is Germany, so oh I see, cannibalism perk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is there.
So, again, I'm not calling them out. I'm just like, bravo on theming. Bravo.
Yeah. Milo karaoke for okay. Wow, there's so much going on, and at the same time, just jeez, I'm gonna walk away. I'm just wow. I got thrown way off. All right.
Again, let us be surprised. The fandom is still amazing.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to be surprised. I am. I'm just wish I wasn't so tired that I'm completely flabbergasted and thrown away. In that case, let's go ahead and do something else that's gonna flabbergast me and throw me away. So, April Fools. How did you all enjoy the April Fool's special from Coldus? Don't worry, he's been happily compensated for his awesome April Foolsness for you all of you. But
honestly, it was pretty fun. Although we did try to kill each other in that last game.
yeah, I think I was slightly there for
biggest
that.
joke is the fact I couldn't get in.
I think the biggest by the way, last week I was the audience. When I was awake.
Man.
When I was awake anyway. Anyway, I'm getting back on track. So anyway, we had a kind of an impromptu April Fool's joke. However, some other people had some other interesting April Fool's jokes. We of course had War Thunder Mobile that brought back ponies for April Fools.
War ponies.
War ponies. Which apparently even War Thunder themselves were not aware of this. I guess the mobile division does its own thing, maybe?
Well, also, remember, this is the same place that leaks classified information, so...
Well, yeah, you think they'd be a little more top on things because of that. Anyway... Anyway, it was still really cool. I wish I could have had a chance to check it out, but once again, it's mobile, so yeah, not happening. But yeah, War Thunder Magic, that was hilarity. And what in the world did Equestria Daily do instead? Well, they followed their favorite pastime that we can't stream, and I mean that in all seriousness. The Second Life ponies.
Ooh.
So, of course, changed everything about Equestria Daily to be all about Open Pony instead of about ponies. Really put it basically going into a niche of a niche of a niche. Yep. And, of course, we first have the American Pony.
America!
Yeah, there's basically a lot of silly jokes here. I do check it out if you want to. It's kind of funny. A lot of stereotypes, joking stereotypes there. Oh my god. Okay. Suki, do you have anything to say about that?
I found my new
Nah, too easy.
Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fighting.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. As I was saying, nah, too easy. But we're not talking. But wait, we're talking about rarity here.
Oh. All right. But admittedly, one thing the kind of funny thing they did with the Open Ponies April Fool's joke, they actually posted a lot of content about doing Second Life and Open Ponies. So it's a lot of viable material. So I will give them credit on that one.
Now, if only they could move it over to Blender rather than being in its own thing.
It's Second Life, never happening. Anyway, oh, so they of course they have an entire video set up on how to make an Open Pony. Pretty thorough, talking about all of the things that you have to do to get it set up. Pony dressed up, colored, modeled, mane, wig, all that stuff. I used to dabble in Second Life. I tried to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. It's been too damn long. So having a video guide that helps you out is really an awesome little thing. So yeah, if you ever wanted to make an Open Pony, you'd have the opportunity. And of course, they included a gallery of Open Pony. So of course, we're gonna just do a nice little skim down here. Yep.
Yeah, I found this just browsing. They have a whole bunch.
Including America Pony there.
This person's absolutely insane.
I absolutely would buy one of those hamburgers. I'm not kidding. I absolutely would.
Okay, from my experience, that looks like a triple cheeseburger stuffed with
a burger.
A lot of stuff.
You got a triple cheeseburger stuffed with a burger. And then we stuff that burger with another burger. We call it the burger.
Deep fried.
No, it's the burger.
The second
Deep fried and skewered.
the Second Life cost anything. Depends.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
It is literally it depends.
It's free.
No, the game itself is free. The platform is free. You can jump into it, play it anytime. If you actually do want to go into heavy customization, you will probably be paying for stuff. And it's kind of a combination thing because they have their own in currency, which funny enough, it's actually one of the few currencies where you can actually trade it for actual money. So it is an actual fiat currency in its own right. But they also you can also just buy things with money.
Yeah. Also, do we want adult stuff?
Well, I mean, it's got everything from general to adult, but because the possibility of adult stuff is there, it is clearly marked. Just to be clear, it is clearly marked, and you can't set yourself to never, ever see it. But because it is there, that's why Twitch does not allow you to stream Second Life. Because it can be stumbled upon. Much like anything out there, really. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can't play caution. Yeah. You just, unfortunately, you are dealing with other people that don't care.
Yeah. Was gonna say, like, yeah, that they take Second Life down, but then you know, VR chat's allowed.
VR chat,
it's not funny.
VR chat's a whole nother kettle of fish, to be honest, because it actually is a PG-13 platform, but they've also kind of gotten the don't ask, don't tell in the
pretty much.
Yeah. As long as you don't showcase it and nobody asks about it or complains, nobody, you know. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's inner politics. And I get it. When you get user-created content, sometimes you have to do don't ask, don't tell, unless you would just openly say go for it, but you can't do that either. Yeah, it's stupid. Anyway, getting back on track here, if you are also interested, they've included MLB-themed locations and sims to visit that you can take a look and meet up with people. They also are really awesome about telling you what the rating of these places are. General, of course, being PG, moderate, think PG-13, and adult, you get the gist. Or you will if you go there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway,
Where's the goddamn sound? Where is it? Damn it! One of my servers had it like right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so of course we got Moon Meadows. Let's see. Apparently, it's a newer simulation that they've created. Nayberry. I've known about this one for years because when we actually tried to do a showcase of open ponies a few years ago, this was the place we went to. I think they actually did an online convention in that area. Trotsdale. Yep. Apparently, this is a side segment of Nayberry. Luna's Empire. It's an adult rated. It's adult.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't even read the word adult. I looked at that building. That logo on the building is the, you know, I'm just gonna say it. It's the old Hentai Haven logo.
Yeah, I think I thought I recognized it too. Yeah.
It looks just like it.
They call it H Mart though, but they might have taken it after. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume.
They knew
anything.
Exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
They made it clear. If you see this logo, you know what's going on.
Of course, if you are into Fallout things, they also have the Day Trot Wasteland. I think I actually did check that out a little bit. Moonshine Springs, also adult. And Ponyville. So yeah, you have an actual Ponyville. And this is, of course, general, so you're perfectly safe to check it out.
Ooh, they actually did Twilight Sky.
And Cats are at Royal City. Unfortunately, it is adult, so precaution on that one. Granted, adult just might mean that they swear like mad, but let's face it, it probably is more than that. Let's see. Winnie Hollow. That's actually pretty awesome. You have 15,000 bad drawings inside of you. Best to get them out quickly as possible. I think we actually remember hearing something about that when we interviewed Citra way back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. Timesville, moderate. There's a lot of places. Actually, there's a lot more than I expected. All right. But yeah, So yeah, if you really are curious at all, there is so much information now, especially even after the April Fool's joke. it's still all there. So yeah, I highly recommend checking it out if you have any interest. All right, moving on. We are going to talk about this more in detail, but I want to throw it out here now because I did make an article on it. The plushy pie pile. The plushy pile. There's no pie in there. There was a couple of pies, but there wasn't any pie. Unless somebody makes a plushie of a pie. We're going to move on. Plushy pile. Over at BabsCon. They had a really big plushy pile. It was huge. Oh no. Oh no. I'm on an equestrian twice. I'm in there twice.
Oh no, you're popular and famous. Ah!
No, I'm just an Applejack. I'm just a background pony.
You are still best pony though.
I didn't realize I was back there in those shots though.
Oh, Ori for the Ori of the Blood Forest.
But now that I think about it, why the hell wouldn't I not be in these shots? I mean,
Discord plushie.
Oh, they had so many, but I got a full-on video of this stuff that we'll take a look at in a little bit here. Yeah, just a quick skim around. And yes, if you want to, you can try to identify who's the circuit. I already give you a hint. I'm already shouting out, "Oh no, I'm in those shots," in 2 of the shots. So you're probably not gonna have a hard time. It's like, where's Waldo? Except Waldo is drunk and fat. Anyway, move on.
You are not fat. You look.
He's there. He's everywhere.
It's a joke.
You gotta call photobombing circuit.
I just like being a supportive friend.
Yeah.
Toa, we the fat can call each other fat.
We can. We
I
can.
understand that.
Besides that, it's not like I'm not working
That's
on
our
it.
word.
It's our word. It's our word to use, and we'll use it. No, anyway.
And
New
I
Breezy.
just myself.
Breezy update has popped up in the Game Loft game. I haven't played this in months, maybe even over a year. I don't know. I'm never going to play it again. I don't care. I got tired of it. But apparently the Breezy update came around, and this includes other characters turned into Breezies. Because you can never milk an idea too much.
Okay, that Flurry Heart's not that bad.
The Flurry Heart is concerning because she's very much adult compared to the rest. Yeah. She's an adult.
Did she use an age up spell?
You know what? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know.
Let us not go to that rabbit hole. It scares us.
There's a knowledge there that I'm not sure.
I thought there was a time skip event that happened a while back.
There might have been.
Yeah.
There could have been. How you doing, Crazy Night Captain?
I was gonna say
I'm
Flurry
laying
Heart
back.
They just get up one day, like before your heart walks into the throne room, like, Mom, I hit puberty last night.
Were you playing with Twilight's book again? Yes.
No, I was playing with Sunbursts.
All right.
That's fair.
Anyway, CMC, any thoughts from the other person that used to play the Android game a lot?
I know nothing. I haven't touched it in years since they changed in one way. I went to reset my game.
Oh yeah, that's
to get
right.
back into the event, and I don't have my save file back. I still have the code for it, so I can go and complain to them and try to get it on my new phone. But I haven't cared to.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I want to actually talk to a person, and I tried calling the international number so I could talk to someone in the EU department to actually talk it out. They did not answer me.
Cowards.
Well, you know what you need to do for those down times? You gotta listen to the top Brony music of the month.
Twilight,
Oh,
what are you
nice.
looking at?
Yep. So the February 2024 top Brony music, or top 10 songs of Brony music, is out there. And lucky for us, Hasbro hasn't copyrighted claimed yet. There's a joke there. But anyway. So yeah, if you want to get a taste of the good music that came out in the fandom in February, now you have the opportunity to do so. And some of you are like, Circuit, what if I just want to listen to random radio stations of different Brony music? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. I found out about this link and I opened it up because I just figured, it'd be fun. Maybe I'll be able to put this in the notes, show notes, just have it there for people. Yeah, it'd be cool to check out, like, oh, here's this radio station, here's that radio station. We still got a few that are out there. And I got caught so off guard, it completely blows my mind. So, we currently have the Pony Show radio station archive. A lot of these radio stations are, let's see. Oh, I just some of them are just YouTubes now. But some of them are apparently still on air. I actually did check out a few of them. Let's see.
A bunch are still connected to Hoof Sounds, although from what I hear, it's using a protocol that makes it so it's a little compressed.
Yep. But anyway, so I have here the Google document of the Pony Radio Station archive with all of these radio stations all over the world.
Wow.
Okay, that's a lot more than this is on Hoof Sounds.
I know! It completely blew my mind when I started going down this, and it just kept going.
Jesus.
Granted, a lot of these are either to stations that are probably not doing quite as well as they used to, or they they're crush bid a little bit, or they go to YouTubes now of some of their old shows that so not all of them are live and going stations. But if you ever wanted to just like go and try on a random pony radio station, there's a lot of them that are still out there, and I think many that can still be discovered to some extent. Granted,
I wonder how many Brony streaming websites survived, like Brony State or Brony TV.
Oh, Brony State is still around. I don't know about Brony TV. I don't recall if I checked that out at any point.
I used to go there a lot too.
Oh, right. I vaguely recall that one. I don't know if that one survived.
Well, that one's dead. So, yeah, no, a lot of these, unfortunately, are quite dead. So this is also a bit of an archive of ones that did exist. But, yeah, no, there's
most of those are not around anymore.
Some are, some aren't. It's really going to be kind of a hit or a miss. Yeah,
apparently it's just archival purposes and.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, look,
it is part of the internet.
That's how I found you guys.
Got radio, yay. Ooh, Hoof Sound. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we're kind of on Hoof Sounds, but not quite anymore. Granted, actually, that does kind of remind me a little bit of things I wanted to talk about, but I've completely spaced on this here. But
hello, what do you mean we are? I didn't think we were broadcast through it.
We're not exactly broadcast.
Oh, are we archived on Hoof Sounds?
Well, it's still on there. It says offline, but I think that's just not receiving signal.
It's a little bit more than that. It's Hoof Sounds. Hoof Sounds and a lot of Ponyville Live hasn't really been updated all that much since way back in the day. So it's
I knew we were connected with Ponyville Live. I don't think we were ever connected through to Hoof Sounds.
Actually, Ponyville Live is Hoof Sounds.
Well, actually being able to be listened to through the Hoof Sounds browser extension.
Oh, no, that's never been worked. Well,
funny enough, I found you guys through Questia Daily.
Funny thing enough, it looks like Ponyville Live isn't working right now either, but that's probably a whole nother kettle of fish. I'm just going to leave that alone. But yeah, no, it's still a pretty cool thing to check out, especially if you want to see if there are any radio stations that are still working. And if they are, I'd say give them a listen. It's always nice to pop open a radio station, listen to random pony music you may have not heard of before, and maybe find something new that you can enjoy.
Whoever made that
for Ponies Online, Golden actually did have a radio station going for the musicians.
Yeah.
Whoever made that post on the 200th anniversary stream of the show of the Brony show on the Questia Daily, thank you very much for posting that.
Yeah, here we go. Radio Brony is still up and going apparently on TuneIn, I think. Let's apparently playing 20% Baguette, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. Ow!
God.
That was loud.
That was really loud, yeah.
Strange, it wasn't that loud on my end.
I'm also having headphones on that amplify things like crazy.
Headphones, and if you've never messed with the soundboard volume, then it goes.
Oh yeah,
I-
I haven't messed with it much, so that would explain it.
I mess with it a little bit, but not too much because it's one of the things you gotta be careful of. Ooh, that's nice. Got a little beat there, yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
Anyway, yeah, I do recommend checking it out. I believe I have these in the show notes and the fan submissions and suggestions. It's nice to get like a little trip behind memory lane and also see radio stations you may have not known about that are still active to this day. Because, the Pony fandom may have quieted down, but we're still quite active, and you got to give love to the things that are still out there so that they can keep going.
And I still have the Ponyville Live FM app.
Wow.
Yeah, I still have that. Yeah, I still have that too, but yeah, it doesn't work as well as it used to. Phew. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. I'm waxing melancholic at this point. All right, so before we get into the 2 topics du jour, we of course have the fan submissions and suggestions because it has been a couple of weeks, and I'm sure you people are, everybody out there's excited for our challenge of the week, or in this case, I guess challenge of almost a month now, but still a challenge of the
I'm
week.
supposed to message Cole about this now.
Go right ahead. While you go ahead and message him, we'll go ahead and warm up with challenge of the week. Now, of course, every week when we actually do a show, we bring up a challenge. We ask you what you want to see. We put it all in the big wheel, we spin it, and then we may immediately regret our choices. And then we start to see that the background image that we have is no longer working right because Windows 10 decides that it doesn't want to do a slideshow properly. So everything is cut off. Curse you.
Yeah, that's weird. At least 2 of your things have been that
No,
out of sight.
It's doing to a lot of them. A lot of them should be more of in a landscape view, and they're not. I hate this. It works after a reboot, but I hate that it does it at all. Anyway, getting back on track. Of course, our challenge of the week, which is our weekly challenge, was given to you by your spinning wheel. And of course, that spinning wheel gave us a simple prompt, powerful in nature, interesting in perspective, delaying by force. We had trust in the power of the wheel. But along with that, we had another prompt. One that could either be one you can do instead, or if you're feeling adventurous or crazy like I do, you can put it together and try to make a prompt out of make an image out of 2 prompts. And of course, this is one that is coined by our pre-show people as the Protest Initiative Challenge. First in protest to a really silly prompt that I originally did. Now it's just a secondary prompt to add more fuel to the fire.
Shoot, bad timing. Ah, there's the response I got.
That is not cool.
Even that extra time.
He'll join when he can. So
I'm
the Protest Initiative Challenge was Zoom, right? Zoom.
It was Zoom. Of course, Zoom can mean many things. It could either mean the wonderful application known as Zoom that you can use.
No, it ain't.
I know, it absolutely is not, and that thing sucks. But it could also mean Zoom, like a good... And of course, I decided to take it an interesting direction.
So you use the app program, right?
App program?
The Zoom program.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Zune! Oh, no. I was talking about Zoom.
I said Zoom. I'm tired. And...
They both sound so stupidly close, it actually hurts my brain.
Yes, and I'm tired, which means I am slurring my letters together.
Weird thing is, I finally got my second win. So
why is there a singular wheel here?
That is a one wheel.
That is why you gotta trust in the power. You gotta trust in the power of the wheel. So yes, this is the crazy.
I trust in the power of the flywheel.
this is a crazy idea I pulled off, and of course, I decided I needed to include somebody different in this one. So, I brought in Skyrays for this. And here we have Skyrays trusting in the power of a single stone wheel attached to a board that it has a hole in the perfect location to allow somebody to basically ride it in perfect balance.
That gives a whole new meaning to the getting back on the grind.
Indeed. But yes, this one was fun because I had the concept on during a Sunday when I was doing laundry, and I got the initial sketch done, and then I got sick. So it sat there for about a week and a half, and then I finally got to sit down and try to sketch it out today. After having some mild success with a different art piece that I'll show a little bit later. So, yeah, this one I basically had to try to recobble together, make it actually look feasible, and also apply some lessons in perspective that I'm still kind of trying to learn. I am not good with perspective at all, and it is really difficult for me to be good with it. But I think overall it came... I think overall it came out pretty well. It kind of feels like it has that sense of speed to it, and yeah, Skyrays, well, looks like a pony, so I can't argue that. What the hell? Toa?
Remember, Skyrays.
Never mind.
Don't open your wings.
No, this is one of those things where you're going so fast that if you feel like you're going to open your wings, that it's going to actually cause wind resistance of some sort and just launch you off in a wet, bad way.
That's why I said don't open your wings.
Don't open it. Keep our aerodynamic. Your life depends on this. So yeah, that was a little art piece I did. Of course, we got a plenty amount of art from everybody else. Let's see. Let's see. We of course got Deathlight, who had a few Easter eggs. There's Easter egg number one.
Got some of my birds with some of my friends. So.
Yep. Of course, they all look like Sonic characters in this for some reason.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna knock it at all.
That little girlie's cute.
Yeah, it's my little goth duck. She's great.
And we also got apparently a new child.
Yeah.
The problem.
Still don't have a name for her yet, but she is a full-blown criminal. I love her.
Of course, the joke being is I just suddenly see message. So I got a new child. I'm just like, what? And then suddenly I see the image. Oh. And of course,
I have a kid. Don't know when that happened.
And of course, really quickly, a big shout out to Chaos Akai, who has been working on a revised running tab. And, yep, it did a few more revisions to get that annoyed anger expression. So, yeah, really quickly, anatomy is pretty good. The stomach is a little bit on the offside there. It just feels...
too thin?
It kind of feels thin in the middle. You know, it looks more like either something's supposed to be tied there, which it could have an apron tie there. That would actually look really good with an apron, or... Yeah, it's...
I think it's the fact that the...
right
behind the front leg, that line curves up, or that it is just a little too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the apron sketched out or outlined on her model.
Yeah, you can kind of see the shirt. Yeah, if the shirt was actually there, it might make a little more sense, but I think at the same time, maybe not quite. I think it needs a little bit more of a straight curve.
Well, I think the belly curve that's going to the back should be starting a little more to the front.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's a really good flow. The general sketches are pretty good. You have a good idea of the anatomy altogether. Definitely a lot better than I was doing right off the bat.
Again, this is why I decided to put a vest on, just to break up so you could actually tell.
Yeah, ponies and aprons, hard thing to find, believe me. I know that. But yeah, the expressions really, really good. The nose, the nose is my nightmare, and you did a really good job with the nose and the face here. Absolutely love it. Even got the little eyelashes going on. Yeah, it's a very good overall. These are nitpicks. We're actually having to get to the point of nitpicks. That's actually really good. You know, when you're well enough that you actually have to start poking at the little things, you've done a good job.
It is cute.
It is cute.
Postpone.
Is cute. Pone posted. Speaking of which, yeah, this is a derpy I drew for an artist training ground thing for the week. It's a pony with the head in the clouds. I actually got this critiqued by somebody, and yeah, they did not mince around, so I gotta get back to them on that, to be honest. But yeah,
I'm gonna guess that their main thing is you've got spindle legs based on the shape of the body.
I kind of do. I was trying to go for like a splayed out look, like they were spread out in all directions, but I just could not get it to look right, so it ended up going like that. The wing, they also had some questions and concerns about the wing, which I get. That one, I did it completely without reference, I admit. Not the smartest move, but I wanted to see what I could draw based on thought and memory. And yeah, the wing needed work. The tail doesn't quite flow correctly compared to the body. The legs are spindly.
Well, I can tell
yeah,
you
I'm hurt. All of this hurts all of this hurts now talking about it.
It's still fun, though.
No, it's a fun image, and I wish I could have gotten the arms and legs to look better, but that one I'm just being picky on.
Yeah, I see one of their critiques without doing it, because how big you made the back wing, the front part of it looks like the normal wing.
Yeah, no, I think some of the overall wing shape I am pretty proud of, but yeah, no, the full dimension altogether, there's a lot there.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I draw a wing. I grab a reference sheet because wings are like weird witchcraft.
I'll give it to Toa though. I did not see an animated thing coming, so yeah, Toa gets an absolute props on this one.
By
the anchor point is wrong.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
It's going up and down.
No, I'm gonna leave it alone. He's got to believe in the power of the wheel, or else it's going to break on him.
By the way, original thought was have this, and then suddenly out of nowhere, knives and whatnot appears, just as joking to some of the stuff we do.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record. Okay.
I started on this last week, and all I had was the wheel. Everything else was done in like the last 20 minutes.
Hey, Chaos Sakai, just to throw one random out there, instead of just looking for apron, how about looking for Mrs. Cupcake?
Yeah, Miss.
Yeah.
She wears aprons constantly, so I think that would actually, well, both the cakes do really, but that should give you a really good reference point.
Again, this is why I went with the vest in the original concept, because it allowed a breakup so you could.
But yeah, no, 100%. Please keep using references even when you think you kind of know what you're doing, because apparently, that's what kind of hurt my derpy. But yeah, no, wheel is good. We could just have him spinning right round like a record, baby. Right round, round, round.
By the
way, how could you derp the derp?
By the way, if people are like, how did I get this done so quickly? I basically just T-posed and then started rotating until it looked right. Did it stay centered? No, but this was a quick job.
It was a quick job, but it works well for what it is, and considering you could have just had him sitting there on the wheel all alone without any movement, bonus points for effort.
That was the first attempt of getting the GIF out. You can show that image of just some movement, but it wasn't going.
I don't know if there wasn't any. I couldn't tell if there was any movement at all. It's just this.
But you see what I mean? It's not just flat and straight.
Yeah.
It's like he's already 10 instead of being centered standing there.
Well, it just looks like somebody just literally strapped him in there in a hurry and didn't work on keeping him in straight. Anyway, really good overall, and I think with that, has Coldust, nope, I guess not. Well, we'll have to get started anyway. So guess what? It's time for the challenge of next week. We finally got back to this. We're finally here, and I am still eager to keep trying to learn to draw. Heaven help us all. But that means that we have to get our next challenge for the week. That means we need your prompts. So who's ready to prompt? All right, everybody. So, really quick on the rules, if you don't know, everybody is allowed one prompt on the prompt wheel. We will put in your prompt no matter how ridiculous it is, as long as it is one. And just keep in mind that we only take one. So, if you try to put in more, we will not take it, but we will take that one, and everybody gets it. We will put them all on the wheel, we will randomize and shuffle it, and then spin it around. So, everybody should have an equal opportunity. I say should because sometimes this wheel, I think, is out to hurt us. Circuit and... Oh, jeez. Dude, I love you, but that is a long word. Okay, drunken jackbox.
I will say, until like midnight, so recording wouldn't get this, but anyone here, the vendor hall for Ponies Online is still open.
Yeah, I already bought what I could because I had to pay for a lot of food that I had to replace and also roof repairs.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
And now we're getting a sequel that the wheel has betrayed us.
Oh no, the wheel has betrayed us.
Giant's Mask Anywhere.
I've been watching too many Majora's Mask videos.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was the case, but I didn't want to poke at that in case I was wrong. All right. Give everybody a few more moments. You still got a few more moments. We got plenty of prompts here, but I want to make sure I get everybody an opportunity if they wanted it. And then right after this, we're going to go into BabsCon right away to talk about BabsCon as much as we can. At least my experience of it, and also my future plans for BabsCon. So far, I have 4 different things. And many more to possibly come because if they're going to go out with a bang, I am going to go out with, I'm going to give them a bang.
So you're going to try to be a community guest and a panelist and all this other stuff with it, aren't you?
I don't know about maybe the community guest part. I don't know about a panelist, but I am probably going to end up trying to run a panel just by the suggestion of one turtle of loony type. But I will get into that in a little bit. All right, I'd say that we've given everybody a chance. Shuffle and spin. Wheel of Drawality. Spin, spin, spin. Tell us what I'm going to have to art next, please. Drunken Jackbox Pre-Show. Yep. The Drunken Jackbox Pre-Show. That's right. We're going to show what happens when you try to do Jackbox after a few ones tied on.
You know the real fun challenge of this?
What's
At
that?
least 2 of these people are not drinkers.
Also, a quick reminder, if anybody wants us to be able to post these images that you have created, or the stories or artwork, anything that you created for the challenge of the week, please be sure to post a link to the actual stuff. We cannot use the Discord stuff anymore because it will not work after a few weeks. It limits it severely, and we don't want to limit people, especially archive watchers. We love them.
I have just fallen off.
That means there's so many from the old show notes.
Yeah, I know. I'm completely bummed out about that. It's really going to annoy me to death. That's also why we got to do our best to keep the Discord alive and well.
At the very least, I've been consistent with that before, like this year. So,
well, at least on another good note, it looks like well, actually, I'll go ahead and talk about it now a little bit while we see. Do we know if Coldust is going to be coming in here in a moment?
I've given him a poke to see if he's got a thing.
Okay, we'll give it a moment.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's in all caps.
Okay.
All caps.
Lots of cheese.
Oh dear God, we're gonna have cold drunk
The-
and cheese.
Oh god, this works too well. This works too well. This works way too well. Oh my god. Anyway,
It was supposed to be a wine and cheese party.
no,
It
no.
got bad.
Put Smirnoff in the cheese?
Wine and cheese party that with Jack in the Box and the Jack Box
Who
and
put Smirnoff in the hot pot?
no, we did beer cheese. We did really strong beer cheese. Okay, anyway.
Oh, we soaked the cheese in the beer.
No, no. You actually made a dipping thing out of beer and cheese. You kind of like put blocks of cheese, you put beer in it, you melt it together, a few other things, and it actually makes for an interesting, good, and delicious dipping sauce. It's really a thing. It honestly is. Anyway, it's usually used for pretzels. But anyway, okay. So let's get back into this here. The Brony Show, really quick. I guess we still have a site. I'm honestly surprised by this one.
Yeah, it's
the good news.
The remove of the one thing, it's been fine. The only issue I found from that is we need to figure out what happened with the font.
Yeah, the font.
We can't work through that with the level of thing that Rainy and I have. I think that is a higher level activity.
Okay, well, let's see what we could do. And can we try removing it and reinstalling it? I think I still have the font files on my system somewhere.
Yeah, from what we found, it's something that has to be higher level than the WordPress.
Well, that's annoying. Well, let's see what we can do. Outside of somehow losing our font unexpectedly, apparently the forums were the cause of the problem and wiping them out of existence, which sucks because we basically lost that chunk of history outside of hopefully archives that I have. Yeah, so
that might be part of the problem, and it was so big that now everything is able to be functioned for a little while longer, kind of thing. But we'll see.
We'll see what we can do. We still have backups going, and we're keeping an eye on things. But if the site continues to work well, we might be able to basically clean up the trash, as it were. Maybe we can start expanding on the site a little bit more. I still plan on expanding on the Discord as well, but now it's not going to be our one-stop shop. We'll still probably try to work them in joint. So, yeah, there are still plans on working the Brony Show and getting it back together. It's just I thought we were going to drop the site, and apparently getting rid of the forums as a last-ditch effort was the kicker. That did it. Go figure.